Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for your purchase in a 5-question tarot card reading. So your name and info will be confidential. I will only focus on what I am receiving through the cards with your questions. So I'm using some incense now, some Nang Champa, to clear out the energy, clear out the space. I like the smell too. Alright, we ask Universe now to reveal to what she needs to know in this present time. We ask that the information that comes through may come through God's higher purpose, God's higher intention. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading. Is asked to receive information from God's purest intention and God's white light for this client. Alright, so I'm going to shuffle here. Ooh. I'm going to shuffle here and look over your questions, and then I will hold the camera again, my love, and go over what I'm receiving. Okay, so let's shuffle here. The first question is, I have 2 job offers, one with and one in. Should I pick or can I maybe do both? Alright, so let's focus on your name here. Would like to know about her job. We'd like to focus on you. Should she take both jobs or should she have? So let's ask her first. Should she have? Right. Should she have? Or should she take both? Here. I don't know what the second one is. So showing me the world card, so that's very something global, and that can refer to something that there's a lot of connection with it, or maybe it's something eventually you can do from home. But let me see here. Let me see here. There's this feeling I'm getting that you can do both. There's a feeling you can do both. If you can do both, do both. Because there's this feeling either way. At some point, the world card comes in, so that focuses on traveling, and that focuses on the idea that there's something global to whatever this is, if it's not those 2 or whatever is coming your way. But there's this focus with these 2 job offers that there's this energy, that there's global energy, something where at some point it can be done from home or wherever you are, and something with networking, and traveling. So please keep this in mind. I think that's a good sign, saying you can do both, and there's a lot of other opportunities coming your way. There's a feeling that you're telling me there's a possibility you can do both, and to not go crazy about choosing over one. If you could do both, do both. And there's a feeling, like I said, in the end, you will be doing something that involves it being global, and where you could do it from anywhere, and a lot of traveling will come into place at some point in the near future for you with these offers, or with an offer that's coming your way, because there's this focus that the cards showed with that. I always wanted a dog, but my ex wouldn't have it. Should I get one now that I live alone, or is it not a good idea? And there's a feeling as well with the jobs. There's something that there's a lot of changing, shifting energy. So maybe you will do it for a little bit and then you'll switch to another one. There's something about shifting a lot, and at some point in the end you are going to be just like kind of an entrepreneur. There's a feeling that you're just going to be doing a lot of things at the same time, a lot of projects, juggling a lot of things, and it's like you won't be able to only do one thing. That's coming through. Should she get a dog? Alright, so interesting. They're giving me this feeling you can get a dog, but not right now. Maybe in a couple of months. Maybe in like 2 or 3 months. Wait it out a little bit to get settled, or, you know, to make sure that you're prepared. But there's this feeling not to get the dog now, get it in a couple of months. Get it in a couple of months. I keep getting 2 or 3 months. 2 or 3 months. Where things will be better, settled, stable, but they're saying you can just wait a little bit. That's the feeling I'm getting. Your next question's third. How do you see my 4 children? Your 4 children, is there anything I need to do for them? Alright, she would like to do. Yeah, like that first question about your job, there's a lot of things coming your way, my love. So there's a lot of good energy, a lot of new, shifting, good things, like a lot of good opportunities. So it's good energy. How do you see my... Is there anything she can do for them, for her 4 children, Is there anything she can do for her 4 children? Anything she could do for her 4 children? Okay. There is this focus that there might be a celebration coming up for one of your children. A celebration could be something, you know, they're celebrating something good, something celebrating. Could mean a wedding, could be a gathering, it can be something they're achieving. There's a celebration coming through for one of your children. There is this focus too that, you know, plan to see them if you can, or when you can, try to see them or connect with them when you can, especially eventually when you move to this place or before. There's this feeling of making plans to see them when you can. This card comes through, so for me, this refers to that there, you know, there's good energy. Sorry I didn't show the cards in the beginning. I was just tuning in intuitively. There's really good energy with your children, happy energy. There's energy where they are okay, you know, but just make goals and plans to see them when you can. This represents celebrating too, or the idea of, you know, connecting with them when you can. This is a celebration, so there's a celebration coming your children's ways. One of them, or can be more than one, but there's a focus of a celebration coming through for your children in some way. So please keep that in mind. And the idea that you know, just give that love and support in the way that you can, you know. At the same time, don't go overboard. Reserve your energy for what, you know, to save your energy for yourself too, but be there when they need you in that sense. You know, just give that love and support and know that they are okay, because there's that happy card. The only focus here is that, you know, just make plans to see them when you can, and don't worry, you know, don't worry. There's a feeling maybe there's been a disconnection with your children, or like you said, you worry about them, or there was that feeling maybe something happened between one of them or whatnot. I don't know. This could be past stuff, but it's kind of giving you a feeling, don't worry about it. That's good energy. Good energy. Alright, let me see here. What's your next question? These are goals and plans to see them, like I said, when you can. Next question is, what's coming up in my love life? So let's tune into your love life here, my dear. Love life, love life. Not that I'm ready for a relationship, at least not in the same time. Do you see anyone that would be good for your show? Alright, do I see anyone in coming her way. Okay. Same cards keep throwing out. Anyone coming in her love life? Anyone coming her way? Do I see? Okay. They're still talking about actually your past relationship, you know, things that you need to let go of, things that you still need to find balance within yourself from that situation. Trying to ask now about another guy, which I think I told you already. There's a feeling that you will be in a relationship pretty soon, or you know, you'll start connecting with somebody really soon. There's a feeling with it. I don't know when the last time I told you, but there's maybe I didn't even tell you a time frame, and I just saw somebody coming in your energy. But I do see a connection pretty soon for you. So for me, within a year, there's someone that you're going to be connecting with. I'm going to try to see if I pick up anything with this. What's really awesome about this, I get this energy as we tune into your love life that your guides are telling me you don't have a problem. You know, we go through our past relationships and we go through our lessons and we go through things that we have to experience, you know, things that we go through that's difficult and things we have to confront and the truth about our certain patterns and what kind of people we attract. But there's this feeling your guides are saying you don't have a problem with attracting, you know, someone that will adore you. It's more of like you have more, it's more difficult for you to have that love for yourself, or the idea of just trusting. You know, it's been hard for you. It's idea is hard for you to trust someone now, especially after everything. But you have very your guys are trying to tell me that you have very your light is very it glows. It's very strong. So when I refer to your light, your energy, I feel like you attract people very easily in that sense that you have that bright energy even when it comes down to people that want to connect with you with your work or with friends, or people are just drawn to your light, drawn to your energy, and that's kind of what your guides are telling me, that it won't be an issue for somebody to be drawn to your light. It's when the person comes to you, how are you going to deal with it? Like, are you going to feel too insecure, too, you know, too like low in the vibration of self-worth to accept their love or accept their admiration towards you? So they really want you to work on yourself to make sure that when this person comes in, you don't feel so negative about yourself. But don't worry, there's a strong energy that you will attract somebody really soon. I see somebody coming in your energy within a year pretty soon. And there will be a strong like past life connection with this person. So that's all I'm getting, so keep that in mind. I think maybe in the last reading, I don't know if I gave you a time frame, but I did tell you will meet somebody pretty soon, or somebody's going to be coming through, and I see that happening for you. It's all about, they really want you to just work on yourself as much as you can before that person arrives, so that when the person arrives, it's like you don't feel like you don't deserve it or something, or you feel like, you know, or you're too insecure with yourself about accepting that person's love. Something of that nature that your guides are kind of trying to tell me. I'm trying to tune in now to your last question. Any advice guides have for me? Welcome. Okay, so I'll show you the cards here. Sorry. When I hold the camera, it's hard for me to connect in that way. But let's see. We're going to see, is there any last things that... I'll do a Celtic cross spread right now. Ooh. Alright, I think this is more of a focus on now of your new journey, which I'm going to tell you about, and things will be into good use for you. One last card here, and then I'll show you the card, my love. Okay. Okay. Alright, so here's your Celtic cross spread. Looks a little bit like a mess right now. Alright, so there's this energy that, so your overall focus right now is you settling in and creating your home life, creating that, you know, that comfortable space again where you feel comfortable with yourself, you feel comfortable with your home life. There is obviously stuff that you're transitioning from, things you're letting go of, the idea that obviously you're going to be in time of solitude, but the idea of just not allowing yourself to be so much in solitude where you create a depression or things like that. Your guides want to protect you in that way too. But right now, there's a focus of create goals right now for yourself, even if you know that it's really out of reach or it's really impossible for you. Create goals. You keep getting this card, so this is all about creating goals and finding ways to stay motivated and determined, and to, you know, plan ahead for the future, even though it's hard for you because of all these recent events and changes. But they really want you to be positive and just create those goals, even if it seems like it's still a little bit far out of reach. Obviously, you've gone through a lot of trials and hurt and defeat, but your guides don't want you to beat yourself up about things. You know, pat yourself on the back. You've gone through a lot. You've been through a lot. It's been a hard, long journey for you. So, you know, I know maybe it feels like, damn, like I went through all this and it wasn't like, didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be, or it wasn't really completely worth it. But it's the idea of that even though you feel like your rewards are not always met, they will be. You know, don't beat yourself up about things, and know, you know, everybody has to experience certain lessons to then be attracted to something that will eventually you know, bring them to the right place. There's the idea of career, so I feel like within the next couple of months, there's just a lot of focus on career, embracing something new in your career, embracing a new career, and really, you know, diving into it and enjoying it in many ways. There's a lot of love for you in general, the universe, your angels, but this also can represent that new love that I told you about that's coming your way within a year or so. I feel like a year. I feel like it's soon. When I say soon, it's within a year, and I feel like it can happen even sooner if anything, but it's like he's in your energy, and there's a feeling like you're going to attract him pretty fast because of that light that I was saying earlier. You have this light that people are very much attracted to in all shapes and forms, like in every way, like with co-workers or with clients or with friends, whatever it is, and that's something your guides want you to really embrace. It's like they know you, if you're aware of that, or if, like, obviously I'm confirming that, like, really embrace that and use that so that you can create more friendships, or just to create itself, and you know, be open more to possibilities and stuff like that. The main focus as well is just not having any fear. And since you went through all this already, it's like you are in like a major growth right now, and to really go for it. You know, don't hold yourself back. Go for it. This healing will be a process, because I do feel like you're going to be going through this healing mode right now, in, you know, settling into this new home style life, establishing yourself again, all these things. But no, it's all like, it's like really magical right now for you, I feel, and it's like shaping and molding you into the way that eventually you're desiring yourself to be. So take this as, like, how do I say it? You're kind of going through, I refer to like you're going through a metamorphosis or something. You were once this cocoon, you're getting out of your cocoon, and you're going to turn into this butterfly at some point. but the whole process of turning into one is kind of ugly. So know that you feel like maybe you're in like a very uncomfortable state right now, but that's going to turn you into something beautiful. So that is pretty much what I'm picking up for you, my love. I feel like you're in a good energy space, and I do feel like your ex will be contacting you though, like, so there is this feeling of contact, but I feel like you're I feel like you know the truth, and you know what's right for you at this point. It's just hard for you to properly heal from it, and that's okay if it takes time. I do see you possibly just staying friends with your ex, but this is more future prospects. If you guys are not talking, just keep this in mind. And that is what I'm feeling for you, my love. So I send you lots of love from the heavens above. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it brought comfort, and I send lots of good energy to your new beginning, and I'm always here for you if you need me. All right, many blessings. Bye now.